Hey Taurus, welcome to your December X reading. I hope you're all well, happy, had an amazing November, looking forward to the festive season. If Christmas is something that you celebrate, I hope it is time of blessings. You get to celebrate it with the people that you love the most, doing things that mean the most to you. Very grateful for the love, the support, and the beautiful energy you guys bring to Soul Embers. I read all of your comments. I'm so honored to be part of your journeys, and you guys inspire and motivate me to keep this channel going. So please do continue to comment. Not only does it help me better connect with your energy, which I use for future readings, I also get to see who I'm connecting with on the other side of this camera, right? Everything you need to know about me, the channel, how I go about doing the readings, it's all in the description box below, as well as my contact details for those of you that would like to reach out for a personal reading. I would absolutely love to do one for you. So, let's jump into this. Taurus, what brings you here? What's going on with this ex? What clarity do you seek? What answers are you looking for? What are you trying to release and let go of? What's going on, Taurus? Let's have a look. Taurus X. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So what I'm getting for you when it comes to this particular situation, some of you may be stuck on the whys, on the whats. You may be projecting your energy or leaning into the ex's energy too much, giving it too much of your attention, which is actually causing the opposite effect of what you're trying to call in. Now, that opposite effect could be reconciliation. It could also be healing, releasing, letting go of any energy anchors or attachments that are preventing you from really, allowing yourself to let love in, new love in, experience life on a day-to-day without this black cloud looming over your head, let's say. You know, when we get lost in trying to understand someone else's motives, we move further and further away from gaining control over what our purpose is and what we want most. By trying to understand and becoming clear on, what leads them to do certain things or what leads them to make certain actions or non-action, right? We become lost in that and we try to fix it, or we try to justify ourselves, or we try to get the injustice. We want to move past that injustice. But it does not become a magnet to calling what it is that we truly want in. So surrender to wonder and awe. Be in the moment. Start that process of self-exploration right now, Taurus. If you're feeling that your energy is leaning way too far into theirs and you're giving it too much power, take a seat, lean back. Sit with your feelings. What are your motives? Turn those whys around and think about, what are your motives? Why is it so important that you get this clarity? In which areas do you need this justification, this truth, this better understanding? Lovingly release them and respect their decisions, even if you don't agree with them. Chasing the truth or chasing it is not going to give you what it is that you're wanting to call in. So really changing that perspective, flip it over. It's important to me to know, for example, it's important for me to know why they're not calling. What feelings does that bring up in you? It makes me feel rejected. I'm feeling dejected. I'm feeling that I'm not important. I'm feeling that I'm not a priority. Well, if you're feeling all those things, maybe you aren't the priority because you are putting all your energy into them. So making yourself a priority. So you can do this energy exchange where you take it all back, and then you can become that magnet to call in what it is that you truly want. I can already sense, Taurus, this is going to be a deep reading. And that's important because this attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So right now you might be feeling stuck, and it's because you need to create the flow within you so that you can receive more of what it is that you truly are looking for. And it's not someone else's actions that you're trying to understand. It is your very own, I guess, it's your own fulfillment of what the motives are behind these whys. I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's have a look and see. Who am I connecting with? What is this about? Give me some more information on this, Taurus. What has you in this sense of thinking about the past, trying to understand certain things, possibly worrying about the future? You know, if you let this go, there's this fear I'm getting that's surrounding this. If you let this go, then you're actually letting it go completely. By completely releasing it, you feel that it's lost forever. But Spirit is saying stay in the moment. I feel that, let me pull out some more cards actually. Let me just pull out some more cards. Okay, so when it comes to this person, you really did not, and flip the energy as you need to, right? If this sounds more like them, obviously it's a general reading, and the energies are interchangeable. But it seems like you weren't expressing your truest, deepest desires with this person. You may have wanted to give them space so that they can work on further balancing themselves. You were potentially had an agenda or have an agenda with this person of where you want this to go, but there's fear associated with whether or not they're going to accept it or whether or not you are going to accept it. I feel that you have been or have withheld what your true feelings are, what your honest, how you honestly, the honest outcome that you want for this, you've withheld it. And they're not aware of how deep these feelings run for you, how deep these desires go, how unbelievably connected you feel to this person. And it's all coming from a place of fear of being open and honest because you are afraid that they may not accept or want the same or reciprocate it. So you're investing at the moment, Taurus. You're investing into a situationship, or you've invested in a situationship where, with your ex relationship, whatever it might be, where you weren't your true authentic self, and it's exhausting. Hoping that somewhere along the line you guys will meet and find a balance for each other, and that they will see the beauty of who you are and they will want to reciprocate and they will want to advance. And then you can start unfolding the truth, easing into it, expressing freely. There is nothing wrong with this. It's just that you didn't want to come on too strong, or they didn't want to come on too strong. But this is an exhausting energy, because it tells me, what this tells me is that one of you were not ready to receive what was trying to be given. And that's because there is certain work that needs to be done, or you're not on the same frequency right now. And so there is that need to balance certain energies within us so that we can allow this surrender to the wonder and awe of being in the moment and celebrating each other's company without the agenda or the worry about tomorrow or saying the wrong thing or making a mistake. And this is what was blocking that, the ecstasy of flow, of this really gaining momentum and allowing it to blossom. Yeah. Yeah. And now, for a lot of you also, you may be feeling that weight of, maybe I should have done things this way, maybe I should have said things this way. Intuitively, though, in that moment, you knew it wasn't the right time. You knew that something wasn't the way it was supposed to be. There was too much emphasis, I'm feeling, on the end goal or on how you were going to be received and if it was going to be reciprocated. There is this energy of you really wanting them to be there and see you. But it wasn't coming naturally. And what was needed and what is needed now moving forward, whether you want to reconcile with this ex or not, is for you to surrender to wonder and awe. Be in the moment. Replenish, rejuvenate, cleanse yourself. Embrace whatever it is. Uncover whatever those motives are behind those whys that you're looking to find from the other person. What's at the core of those whys, the feelings, and seek to heal them within yourself or seek to fuel them for yourself. All right, so let's have a look at what this person's deal is. A lot of you feel that you may have been left not having said what you wanted to say, and honestly, you're still very tight-lipped. So the person that this ex of yours, they feel lost. That's what I'm getting. They're feeling really, really lost. They don't understand. You've withdrawn your energy from them in one way. I feel that you're in protective mode. They feel that they also have a lot of whys, Taurus. Because they did not know, there wasn't open conversation here. Because there wasn't an open conversation and things weren't transparent, things don't add up for them. And they're feeling that you shut them out, that you weren't honest with them, that it's almost this energy of, I'll wait for you before I make a move, and you were in the energy of, I'll wait for you before I make a move. You were both kind of waiting for each other. The polarities were opposing. There was absolutely no flow here. Give a little, that exchanging of gifts, that law of give and take, it wasn't happening here. You were both standing very in this protective mode where you didn't want to be vulnerable, to be open. And it comes down to your experiences, both yours and theirs, of the past, whether that they are experiences that you've gone through together or in other intimate relationships. And both of you were so worried you couldn't actually enjoy each other's company, even though there was an attraction and you couldn't be in that moment. Yeah, they feel really hurt and they're holding back from reaching out because they don't want to be vulnerable. They have been hurt before. You're mirroring each other's energy. There's this deep, deep desire I'm feeling, even though I haven't pulled out the cards yet. There's this deep desire, but there's also a big need for you to heal past traumas or certain associations that you have with the emotional space. Maybe some of you feel that you don't have a healthy association with the heart space. Every time someone tries to tap into the heart space, you panic. And that would be because of your past experiences. And there is a need for you to take this time and be patient with yourself and really heal yourself and turn your energy, take that seat, instead of leaning in to further understand their motives and give more of yourself, it's time for you to give more of for yourself, to yourself. And this is why you may be feeling, you may be also feeling really conflicted. This person's not wanting to reach out. This person has definitely been through some stuff. And while they're feeling a certain element of rejection, or they're feeling that you didn't give this an opportunity, they also are respectful. I don't have any ill feelings, or I'm not getting any ill feelings from their energy. Yeah. They can see that no matter what, they're sad. They've gone back from feeling that there could have been something here that had substance or that could definitely grow, to shutting off, really pulling back their energy and protecting themselves because of their past experiences and not wanting to be vulnerable. And I really do feel that no matter what opportunities are coming their way now, they're not fulfilled by those. They're thinking about the offer that could have been with you, that is still here to be taken, to be worked with, to be presented, but they're not looking at it right now. They're not willing to be vulnerable. This is about timing. Something here needs to shift before this can move into a different space. Whether you want to release them or let them go, or you guys are still energetically connected. But have no fear here, Taurus. I'm feeling that December brings you a time where you are definitely going to move out of this energy. If there's any guidance I can give you, it would just to simply be lean back instead of focusing all your energy and projecting it onto trying to understand them. Try and dig through those motives and figure out what it is, what feelings are associated with understanding the whys of someone else's, and seek to seek to fulfill yourself with those in that area, rather than chasing it to come from someone else. That will allow you to start calling in what it is, some movement, releasing, letting go, or some communication, or allow the the shift to happen here that's necessary for them to reach out. Your polarity will switch and they'll feel drawn to you. And that will either give you closure and you can move forward without them, or it'll give you both closure and you can move forward together. But either way, there is going to definitely be movement, and I feel that it's going to come through conversation. It's going to be a joint thing. It's going to take some effort, but you're almost there. You're almost there. It's going to I'm feeling there is some exploration that you need to do. There are these energy anchors that are subconsciously being triggered by certain events that have happened with this person. You're going to take the time to focus your energy on yourself if you choose to take on this guidance, I guess. Maybe even learn or seek different ways of, you know, pulling back your energy and focusing it on self. And then once that happens, you're going to be able to feel more balanced, feel more the different aspects of yourself, what you truly desire, to what's holding you back. Things are going to start talking to each other. You're going to be have that sense of inner peace with yourself, and that internal conflict will start to ease. And slowly, there is going to be movement. This person's going to feel it in your energy, and they're going to be pulled towards you. Communication may take place, and that communication could definitely be surrounding reconciliation and shifting out of this, or it could just be putting this to bed. But at the end of this, if there's something I'd like you to take, Taurus, is that moving forward, being in the present, and celebrating in the joy of being in someone else's company is what is going to lift your vibration. It's going to reset and rewire, and it's going to help shift these energy anchors. So don't lose hope. All right, Taurus, I hope you found that helpful. If you did, please do comment below. Again, I love reading your comments. I hope you have an amazing Christmas time, and I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Taurus.